Hello, my Zim community. It's Diadem37 here, and today we're going to be doing the Halo 5 configuration. This thing is so disgusting, it might as well be aimbot, guys. So let's jump in without wasting any time here. We're going to go into the in-game settings like I like to do before going into the Zim Manager settings. Now, I put a lot of time into this build, approximately 3 weeks to a month. I'm going to lean more towards 3 weeks of getting on playing this every morning before running Apex, as I'm trying to do two configurations simultaneously. Halo brought some other issues to the table that I wasn't expecting from a game like this. One of those being the max turn speed and ramp up times, which you really don't have any control over, except if you play with the look acceleration. So, like most configs, horizontal, vertical look sensitivity, we're going to have those maxed out at 10. Zim suggested to have look acceleration at 1. I'm going to argue that statement because this game has such a strong aim assist. Take advantage of that aim assist and put the look acceleration to 5. That way you can take advantage of performing nice 180 spins when being shot in the back or just trying to counter and maneuver more accurately. So not in the terms of aiming, but just you want movement accuracy, and having the look acceleration so low really robs you of any fast 180s, good turning. So after a lot of deliberation and a lot of practicing and just different games, or different game modes, excuse me, we're going to go with a look acceleration of 5 here. Another tweak that I did that goes against what Zim suggested is the dead zone, our inner dead zone being at 10 instead of it being at 12. This again lends itself into being able to react fast on the mouse. You're not going to have much of a delay there. I found that 12 aim assist got a little bit harder to control in. You were almost not working for it. The game was just doing things for you. And like I said, this just helps accelerate that ramp up time that you're going to need if you're getting shot in the back and you need to do a 180. Because I promise you, with the Zim suggested settings and you try and do a good 180, you're going to be dead before you even see who killed you. So the Zim manager settings then, guys. So keep in mind, like always, I benchmarked this at 25,000 DPI, and like always, I will put the mathematical equations down below in the description if you're running lower DPI values. This has been tested on values as low as 3,200 DPI, so I can confirm that this configuration will work with the appropriate smoothing and sensitivity adjustments. The boost is going to remain the same. So 1.80 default synchronization, smoothing 20, boost 500. There is no ADS auxiliary or an ADS mode, if you will. And I did a lot of experimenting with that as well. And what I found is that whether it's HIP translator or ADS translator is not going to make the end of the world. It's not going to make a huge difference, especially when you parallel or mirror the HIP to the ADS. I almost noticed no difference whatsoever. And I initially did have a lower sensitivity on the ADS, but every time you get hit in this game, it pulls you out of that ADS. So this is just to be a little bit more balanced, so you're not relying on an aim change. Let's say you're accidentally holding on to your right click and you don't realize it, you're not going to have any deviations there. So that was the primary reason of not having an ADS. And the other one is just it's not going to do much for you. So we do have an auxiliary though, and that's going to be for vehicles and mounted turrets and stuff like that. And this again, it's going to mimic the other the other settings are going to mimic HIP, so 20 smoothing, boost at 500. The sensitivity is going to be significantly more, so we're going to have that at 7. But the big change here is we're actually going to use the ballistic curve. So on the horizontal line, you're going to move the slider to 50, and then the vertical line, you're just going to max that all the way up. And that's going to give you the ballistic editor that you see here, the ballistic curve that we see here. And so what I noticed is that with vehicles and mounted turret, excuse me, you need to have a high thumb input or a maximum thumb input value pressed longer to exceed those ramp up times and just the way the game operates when driving a vehicle. So this is going to give you a maximum thumbstick input with minimal mouse input, so you're not like dragging your mouse just to do a quarter of a turn to track a target. So this, you can set your activation to whatever you want, guys. I have this set to the activation button on the mouse that I use for the looting, so it's something that if I can get out, I can just let go. um, so yeah, guys, like always, if the video helped, make sure to hit that like button if you want to stay up to date, because I do have a Apex Legends Season 9 configuration coming out very soon. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bells to turn on the notifications. And guys, make sure to check out this gameplay footage just to see how aimbot-like this configuration is. Thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next video, guys. Until then.